What I'm about to tell you has never happened, nor is it based on any true events. The reason why is due to the credibility of the story's content. One early morning, just like all the other mornings, the sun was slowly coming up. This was just a typical small town where everything seemed as it did the day before that, and the day before that. Frankly, nothing unusual ever occurred, and living there was adequate for a lot of people. This is Jeremiah. Very soon he will encounter and experience something not so typical of a small town. He runs these trails because he was recently told by his doctor that exercise would do him some good. He spends most of his time hanging out with friends, going out, listening to music, and watching the occasional movie. During the day, he puts his energy into disputing with his parents about almost everything in life, all of which is expected from a young teenager. However, during his run, something happened. He saw something abnormal. He moved closer and closer. At first, he only stood and stared in awe. He made sure all of his senses were available to him. Next, he did what all of us is expected to do in today's world. He wanted to film what he had seen. Unfortunately, he had forgotten his phone back home. Unsure what it was, he decided to take a closer look. What is this? He thought to himself. Filled with fear and curiosity, he slowly leaned forward. Jeremiah knew he had discovered something extraordinary, but on his way back, all he could think of was how to tell people what he had seen. Would they believe him or not? First, he envisioned telling his best friend. He would explain that what he had discovered was so amazing and unreal, and how it could change the laws of physics as we know them. But how would his friend react to something so fantastical? He then envisioned telling his sister the same thing. He would try to put in words how he touched the light and how it was there 1 second and gone the next. He envisioned telling many more people, but every time he came to the same conclusion. You see, Jeremiah never told anyone what he had discovered. He knew no one would believe him, especially seeing as he had no proof. What if I told you this story is based on true events? What if I said that this story's content is in fact credible? Would you believe? What if something similar would happen to you? What would you do? Deny? Ignore? Or maybe run? Or believe?